I'm at the source where all the buying and selling takes place after the fashion shows are over. As you can see, there's a lot of activity in the background, and standing next to me is a wonderful lady and buyer from Nagpur. I'm particularly interested because it's Nagpur and she's got a store called Aura. Her name is Rakhi Bhutani.
Hello, thank you Vandana. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very curious to know, what are people buying in Nagpur? We always hear about Calcutta, we hear about Hyderabad, we hear about Bombay and Delhi. What are people buying in Nagpur?
I think we sell everything and anything. We sell the most experimental clothes. We selling Sabyasachis, the ramp collection, like as is, not the commercial saris or shalwar kurtas. We also sell his jumpsuits and his most experimental silhouettes.
I'm fascinated to hear that, and it's so delightful and refreshing to hear about another city apart from Delhi, Bombay.
Definitely.
So how much do you buy at Lakme Fashion Week?
I really look forward for the young designers, and I love the Gen Next. Like, you know, they are fresh, they come with something new. You know, with other designers, my people are always looking out for the new designers. There's something new they come up with. Very fresh, yes.
Well, thank you very much. And I hope you do a lot of buying, and I hope that you continue to encourage Indian designers.
This Fashion Week's doing great.
I'm here at the stall of Tokyo Eye, which is an initiative of Japan Fashion Week, and it's been delightful to have the Japanese designers show at Lakme Fashion Week. There is incredible craft. I'm going to walk you through some of the designs. They've got the Japanese quirkiness, there is an element of manga, there is just creativity which only the Japanese can bring to the table. So for instance, have a look at this. I just love how incredibly quirky the detailing of the heel. I mean, the finishing, I don't think we can compete at all whatsoever. And we have this beautiful designer here whose name I'm trying to gather. This is beautiful. We saw this show. Yes. Cut. Rolling? Okay. Just to give you an idea about the meticulous craft that goes behind designs like this, which are modern, but the technique that Aresara has used in this is centuries old. You know, this was a technique that was used by emperors in Japan, and this fabric, the way they weave it, it changes color as you go along the day. So it is something that is treasured, it's historical, but she's pulled it out of the archives and made it into a very modern garment. So this is the magic of Japan, mixing modernity and history. I'm in Mikhail's stall. He is a Greek designer who shows in Japan Fashion Week, and I'm wearing one of his garments. It feels like liquid. He's used leather, it's got chiffon, but it just fits in beautifully, like second skin. And I'm going to call him out. Mikhail?
Hi, nice to meet
Say
you.
hello to our audience.
Hi, how are you doing?
Tell us about your collection.
Yeah, the collection is based on futuristic craftsmanship. So everything is hand painted by me. Everything is washed, bonding leather with cottons and then all together washed using unique stitching. I do lots of double-faced linens, and basically I use a lot of craftsmanship with a futuristic look.
I love the way you've mixed leather with chiffon, and it both feel as soft as each other.
Exactly, because this material is one only in the world, made in Japan, and actually is knitwear, it's not woven, and then I sliced the leather very thin and combined it together. This is my fusion, is one of my techniques.
Lovely. So what is it about Japan that such great fashion, such great technology and innovation comes out of it? What is it about Japan?
It's a great culture that through tradition they develop so much, and at the moment they can react in the modern world with the most high-tech products, but keeping the sensitivity, keeping the soul inside of the ingredients. And this is what fascinates me, and this is what I feel, and I'm so in touch with the makers. And that's why everything what I do is completely made in Japan. And
it is beautiful, it has a Japanese touch, it has a touch of your Greek heritage, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, just wearing this, I feel like a superstar.
Exactly.
Thank you.
So much.
Hi, I'm Pallavi, and I'm here at Lakme Spring-Summer 2011 Resort Fashion Week. And basically what we're doing is launching Fantasy, the new line created by the designer duo Gauri and Nainika. And what I'm going to do on my beautiful model here is demonstrate one of the key looks and one of the key products that we've launched this season. It's basically inspired by spring and summer, and the colors are obviously pastel and golds, and the colors work beautifully well on Indian skin tones. So I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of eye makeup for you, something that's quick and on the go. So I'm using the Lakme pencil, which is a shimmer stick. Basically, this is something that every girl should have. The color is cobalt. It's a beautiful color to have this season. And because most of the youngsters wear jeans and stuff like that, I think this is a sure plug. It will work really well. So what I'm doing is just blending out applying it roughly to the eyelid. And I'm going to blend it out to create the Snow Queen look, which is obviously one of the looks that we're launching this season. The shimmer stick comes in 4 different colors. They're beautiful pale green, there's a deeper jade, and there's a cobalt blue and a midnight blue. And along with this, I'm going to use beautiful Lakme color quartz eyeshadows, which come in these unique colors, which can be used obviously in the evenings or day. Then add a dash of the color that you want from the quartet. I would choose the funky green in here. It's like an acid color. So when you look at it, it's green, but when you actually put it, it's a bit of gold. So that's why you see the fantasy. So it's not really what you see. So there's a punch of color right there. Softly finishing it up. So it's actually a really fun smoky eye without being very black. And there's several shimmers and dusts that come along with this collection, which are absolute pleasure to have in your makeup box. And I would suggest all of them, if not some of them. And since this collection is largely inspired by nature, I'm trying to give it a kind of wingy, butterfly kind of look, but still keeping it smoky. That's the main essence of the look. And this color works beautifully well on Indian complexions. I'm just repeating the same thing that I did on the other eye, on the next eye. Once I complete, you'll see that it's a really simple look which can be achieved in less than 10 minutes. And you can do it absolutely any time of the day if you're carrying the right products with you. Make sure that the brows are well groomed when you have eyeshadow on, otherwise it'll look like a picture that's not complete. Just going to finish that off with some really nice volumizing mascara from Lakme as well. Close your eyes, please. The safest way to do this is to keep your eyes closed, don't have somebody else do it for you. But if you're doing it, put your face up so you don't hurt your eye. And it's important because since we're not using black, we need some kind of definition on this look. So it's important to color the lashes from root to tip. That way you'll get volume and length. I'm going to finish that off with a nice smudge of black in the eye, just to give it a deep, intense look. I love this product. It's called Satin Coal, and the finish of it is like almost watery, like, and so it's got a nice smoky, sensual look to it. Just finishing off with that, and to make sure that the look is clean, take away the spill from under the eye if there's any. Take a look at the camera. That's a Snow Queen look, which is one of the most beautiful products that we have, the shimmer sticks and the quartet that we have from Lakme. I think fantasy it is. Enjoy the fashion week.
I'm at the Lakme studio where all the girls come to look beautiful and of course surrounded by amazing looking women, and I have to say I'm getting a complex, ladies. The reason why we're here is because they've just finished off with Anand Kabra's show. He collaborated with Lakme Studio, and there's 5 amazing hairstyles that we are going to hear from the ladies themselves. So Missy, what do you have to say about your sexy hair?
So I am in the magnetic group. So I have like an asymmetrical cut happening, and then I also have a plait in the back. Sorry, just wanted to show you. And then I have a straight kind of hair. So it's very like modernized, very kind of like futuristic. The whole look is like that.
And you look very comfortable wearing it.
Fine, I'm fine like this. It's like a temporary haircut.
I love that. Anything that can help us reinvent ourselves. And yes, Indrani, what about you? You look hot.
Thank you so much. You do too, Vandana, as always. I am free-spirited, someone who is, mostly free and sometimes spirited. And it's a kind of hair that, you know, you can toss up, tongue out, you know, straighten it out, whatever. So, you know, depending on how you're feeling. So I love it. Right now it's like just spiked out and it's quite cool.
I'm here with the third glamorous lady, and she just about reminds me of, you know, this Charlie's Angels look. Tell me about it.
Okay, this look is called sensuous. So this is a very soft look, but then where I have like straight, soft hair, but with curls in it in front to give that different look. So it's a very soft look, which gives that feminine side to it.
It is feminine and sexy, just what we love. What about you?
Hi, I represent the creative look. It's all about accentuating your features. I have a longer face, I have long hair, but they've given the kind of cut that brings out my jawbone. They've interned the hair. It's a mix between the conventional and the futuristic. It looks very neat and chic. It looks glossy, it looks nice. I feel beautiful. My face stands out. I look good.
Whoa, whoa. If there is... I never thought one could talk about hair for so long and with such articulate...
Yeah, so I was saying the great part about this look is that it's for someone who's willing to experiment, someone who is confident as she is. So her personality is extremely edgy, but it is so straight and so, established. So I don't know, I just think it's just perfect.
Why don't you turn around? I want to see 1, 2. Can we do many more?
Yeah, as many as you can. Well, you look Thank you.
I'm just using the word sexy too much. I'll be banned from television, I'm sure. But as you can see, the women look lovely. And at Lakme Studio, I think they've done an incredible job. And these are the looks for 2011. So watch out. I'm going to be having a lot of ponytails in my hair very soon.